I kind of want to just make the Billy fight its own thing. Or I have an idea of a plan, but it's still roughshod. Sorry, got a bit lost in my head there. To the Carpenter House. They said Brutus will take care of anyone if I get enough information. I'm going to implicate the mayor, or soon to be.
Hey, what's your business, kid? Hey, what's your business, kid?
I got the information.
Hey, what's your business, kid?
Fine.
Don't do that again.
So that plan's out of the equation. Now I'm a little more prepared. Hey, you Punchy McGee. How you doing? Oh, upstairs. I want to save this guy.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going.
Words pay the debt. Now that Byers doesn't have to worry about his wife and son, he will confess that he killed Vanderberg. Byers' gun was the murder weapon. Directly implicates him in the crime. Whoever's found with this gun will be implicated in the murder. He planted to frame someone else. Yeah. That guy's a jerk. He deserves it. Plus, he's the reason I'm in this pickle. Milton Pierce tried to frame me, so I'm returning the favor. If I plant the gun among his bloody clothes and take a picture, Mr. Carpenter should consider it sufficient evidence against him. Yeah. Petty? Maybe. Worth it? Oh, so worth it. An eye for an eye, buddy. You frame me, I frame you. And a good man gets away scot-free. Well, semi-good. Still killed, but killed for a less horrible reason. Like, I would kill for a lot less. A lot less than he did. Honestly, a half-decent cup of tea is enough to bribe me. More boredom in video games. Is the boredom.
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
Come on, Stinky. Melt, please. What was it? Oh yeah, it was here. You can't get away with this nowadays, but I'm glad it works. And besides, he's not fully clean. Even if they don't believe this, I can just show them the poison he handed me for his mom. Good enough evidence right there. Boom. A-hole eliminated.
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed. But it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge. But the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
Bye.
Vengeance. Oh.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed.
Uh,
I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
What? I thought this only tells me the past. Why did... Huh. Wait, if that's the case, he must have sent that before he died, right? So he was waiting at the Devil's Reef and then got murdered? Or what?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Vanderberg? Are you not dead? So was that like a fake body, or did you really die? Are you a ghost? Can I poke you?
How? How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
Okay.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All this. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case. Wonderful execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week. Tell me, Mr. Reed, why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
He testified against me, and conspired to have his mother killed.
Indeed. His corruption was common knowledge, yet you were the only one who acted upon it. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
Oh?
I don't understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
What do you
My
mean, my
trial?
ultimate trial? What does this have to do with anything?
Of course. Everything. It's your destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of
Great
Kotiganar
disciple.
is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates, and all they hold within. You can close them, and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
Why would I?
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless
more than a few?
hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come. This is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. Your monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
Johannes, you're vile.
There is nothing more vile than futility. Watching this happen again and again and doing nothing. We are the agents of change, Mr. Reed.
You're wrong. I'll prove it.
You will prove nothing. You'll die. And at the next turn of the cycle, another will come along who is brave enough to finish the job. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon you, whether you agree with me or not. Your path is too important, even if your choice is beyond my control.
You're right about one thing at least.
There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Katigana. And you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste.
And if I were to break the seal? Would that make you sad or happy? Freeing Phoenix. Between Halog and Healdin. Halog is here. Halog and Heal. Lambert. Okay. Oh, fancy. You know what? I'm wearing them. We don't need you, Johannes. I will be the king in yellow. How's it
We'll
feel,
meet
you
again, Mr.
snappy
Reed.
golden man? The murder of the famous mystic Johannes Vanderberg has been solved. As unlikely as it may sound, the killer appears to be one of Oakmont's most prominent political figures. I'm top mayoral candidate Milton Pierce. Neither money nor status could help Mr. Pierce escape the law. Despite his protestations of innocence, justice was served and Mr. Pierce was executed by hanging yesterday. What will happen to the election race? And who else may decide to throw their hat in the ring? Only time will tell. Time. Or a detective. It is an interesting idea. We can open it, and everything will die. We can seal it, and it will be stopped for a few centuries. But currently no one has given me the option to kill it, or even have a theory on how to do that.
He tried to escape, but something broke his neck with a single strike.
Randy.
Poor guy died here after several stab wounds. Did it just twitch? Whoa. Must be my nerves.
Can always do the dead space technique. Now it's dead.
Wild beasts carried out quite the massacre in here. One ferocious blow, and he was gone.
That was a big guy, too. Impressive. They killed a big guy. Even I have trouble killing those things. I also don't remember what they're called. The only one I remember is Stygian Harvester. What? No. This is the last warning, my son. If you proceed with your self-destructive research, I'll take action. I can't watch you kill yourself, corrupt your mind, and sacrifice your health to these old fairy tales about the dead. It's not worth it. Leave it or I'll leave you without inheritance. Won't have you spend this money on your own death.
Is she gone? Did you get her?
What the hell's going on? I'm sure I shot her dead, but then she ran.
Yeah, shot.
Snub, we are in trouble now. My name is Joseph. Sorry for getting you into this, and thanks.
Charles Reed. I was actually looking for you.
Me? How can I help you?
I need your help to get into Katiganar. This madness must be stopped.
Oh, that's a noble goal, but Vanderberg...
Johannes was the one who told me about you, and about all the things that have happened since the flood.
He did? Well, I underestimated you. We share the same goal, but there's a problem.
What
That
kind
creature?
of problem?
The Mayan girl, Usha. She was the keeper of the key to Katiganar. We'll need it.
I have the seal.
You mean the seal? I have it. Just show me the entrance.
The seal. You've got it. Spectacular. But alas, it doesn't solve our problem.
You're testing my patience, Joseph.
Usha was the last one to open the path below, and she still protects it. We cannot proceed until she's been dealt with.
What do you know about that thing? The girl that attacked us?
She's Usha, a Mayan priestess, rejected by death itself. I can only imagine what baleful sorcery still keeps her alive.
Unusual, even by this mad city's standards. Why would a Mayan priestess come here? What's special about this house?
It was me she was after. Usha holds a secret older than humanity itself, and she wants to stop me from uncovering it. Don't ask me about it further. I can't say any more.
Fair enough.
My bullets did nothing. Do you know of any other ways to fight her?
There are ways to resist her sorcery. I was going to use them myself, but I'm not sure I have the skills to track this thing to her lair.
But didn't she come to you?
She caught me off guard, tried to kill me. I was unprepared. You arrived just in time to scare her off.
I'm a private eye. Tracking Usha won't be a problem. But how do we handle her?
Look, when you locate her lair, come let me know. Meanwhile, I'll prepare our defense against her magics. Then together, we'll banish her.
Any leads on how to track her?
I don't know. But she drinks blood to gain strength. There must be victims, corpses, but thanks to the wild beasts and madness, Oakmont is full of the dead. Though, I did hear rumor of a vampire in Salvation Harbor.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Johannes told me nothing about you. Can you fill me in before we continue?
I understand. You're curious.
If Johannes trusts you enough to recommend your help, you must have some unique expertise.
Well, I am an archaeologist, well-versed in alchemy and other less academic sciences. I have devoted my life to stopping the end of the world.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
what?
I spent years in the jungle learning from Mayan descendants. The illness forced my return, but I believe Xibalba's entrance is under Oakmont.
You want to get into this place, under Oakmont.
No, that place must be closed forever. All that befalls Oakmont has emerged from within its walls.
Well, I agree with that. Did you say Xibalba?
The world of the dead. It brings disasters, epidemics, madness. The most violent Mayan gods were locked inside and need sacrifices to remain. Different locals gave it different names. Some of them can be traced, their origins identified. But Katigana, it precedes us all.
So you have a way to shut this
Your
thing.
face tattoos are rather unusual. What do they mean?
The Indians gave them to me. I visited a lost pyramid in the jungle. These are marks of wisdom.
Your illness. How did you get it? Is it contagious?
As with many other tropical maladies, it was borne by a certain species of fly. They bred in the wells of the old Mayan temple. Superstitious savages may call it a curse of the gods, but we're people of culture, aren't we?
I've seen enough to not take superstition so lightly these days. And that's plenty. Thanks, Joseph.
Wait, you believe that is superstitious, yet you're fine believing an ancient, immortal Mayan priest.
These Mayan artifacts could be the prize jewel in many a museum collection.
Is hunting you. What? Salvation Heart. Wouldn't happen to be the church, would it? If this is an ancient being, it would have to have an ancient home. What's more ancient than a graveyard? And where there's churches, there's usually a graveyard. All that ancient nonsense about holy grind or sacred grind, stuff like that. So people used to bury the dead around churches, thinking it would be protecting their immortal souls. If only they knew how that turned out for people over the decades and centuries after that. Well, let's find out if my theory is right. Oh. Honestly thought that would work. Like, seemed like a smart idea. Graveyard. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Some close looking area. Something, anything. Oh, that will be Reed Heights. Let's check. Rumors. Good news.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
And all the print that's fit the news. Blah blah blah. That's one problem about doing such a long game. You quickly run out of responses.
Don't waste my time.
Jake Callahan to Captain Leons. We received today a report about the latest victims of the so-called vampire. Several blood-drained corpses were found in a backyard in Old Church Road between C. Smith Avenue and Maple Lane in Easter Salvation Harbor. I sent a patrol to inspect the crime scene. The bodies were similar to the previous drained corpses in Coverside, Shells, and Reed Heights. No witnesses have come forward at this time. Yeah, no kidding. Usha is an insatiable murderess. Usha is an undead killer who slays people to drink their blood. Old Church Street. Between Smith Avenue and Maple Lane. Okay. I have the destination. Let's hope it's right. I like the red fedora. I dig it. It's like Mr. Jiggles is with us in spirit. But less suction cuppy. Usha.
Nothing useful inside. Old clothes and garbage, but this letter may be helpful.
This is my final warning. If you don't pay me for the month due, I'll sell all your belongings, you'll be out in the street. No one may live at the Devil's Reef and avoid payment without consequences. And away it goes.
He didn't die immediately. These are some savage bites to the neck. He would have suffered.
Hello. Good, demon guy. So is it hunting newcomers?
She didn't spill a single drop of blood. A fire and lots of fish. These guys were gonna have a good meal here.
Yeah, were.
If anyone had caught this shotgun blast, they would have lost their head.
But he didn't fish.
Raid Fisk, buddy. Hope none of those hungry wormskins saw you here.
Take this, damn corpse!
Muskif Panaifa. Excelan con Codet Sotzara. Nilendo Bay Rayoman. Suffer for your sacrilege.
Order me, priestess, and I will serve.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Raid Fisk, buddy. Hope none of those hungry wormskins saw you here.
Take this, damn corpse! Order me.
Usha attacked 3 Innsmouthers before a man appeared and tried to shoot her. She called him Raymond and hypnotized him, somehow.
Huh. Raymond's whereabouts. A man named Raymond saw Usha's attack and seems connected to her somehow. He dropped the bag at the scene, inside of which was a letter concerning his overdue rent of a room at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Yeah, we got to go talk to our favorite landlord. Good old grumpy Gus himself. Actually, I don't know what its name is. It might be Gus. That'd be fitting. Oh yeah, Devil's Reef. Devil's Reef. Why should it take so long for me to think of that?
I found a debt letter from you at a crime scene. Can you tell me who it was for?
I have no idea.
Why? Do you send that many of them?
Yes, thanks to all you damn newcomers flooding Oakmont. I have a form letter that I adapt. Well, make a newcomer adapt for me to pay his debt. Got 50 of them back here right now. Clever, eh?
Indeed. Less useful than I'd hoped, though. I believe a man named Raymond lives here.
How's it your business?
I need to talk to him.
You'd be better off talking to the wall. Raymond Archer ain't here. Left a few days ago and never came back. Didn't pay either. Damn newcomer.
What about his room? Did he leave any belongings behind?
A pile of weird stuff and broken junk. Take a look if you want. It's the room next to yours.
Of course it is.
Yeah, see you later.
Of course it is.
Did Raymond get this air tank from the same place I did?
Possibly. Could be useful. "3rd October. Find work at a flooded lab on Moreland Road, between C. Smith Avenue and Powder Street. Boss says some weird stuff, but sounds like there'll be gold at the end. Prepared everything for the mission, including getting a diving suit. Good thing I know how to use it too, because the place is underwater. Boss said the entrance is marked with 5 big stones. Barely got out with the mummy he wanted, and worse, there was no gold in her tomb. Taking the mummy to the lab. My egghead companion claims he can talk to the dead. Hopefully, she'll tell him where the gold is. I can't. How is it even possible? How could I know? No sleep, no rest. The mummy, Usha's whispering all the time, hiding underwater. In her tomb. Spare me. Get out of my head. Yeah, that's not
I've
good.
seen some of these places. The backyard with corpses. Joseph Hill's house. Why did he draw all this?
Buddy. Best to not put a gun to your own head, buddy. That ruins the whole.
Stop it! Please stop it! Why do you show me this vile violence? I can't bear it!
Huh. Pacifist, huh? You picked a terrible place to come to, friend.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Uh-huh. Do you like what you see? Moreland Road, C. Smith Avenue, and Powder House. Exactly how to get there.